It has fixed facets. The original SAIC design that I showed in the earlier picture when it was used as a dish Stirling unit had what we call stretch membrane facets, which made you pull the little, it was like a thin or a not too thick a drum with big diameter, and it had a reflecting material that was fairly flexible. And you pull a slight vacuum on the drum, and it would make that pucker into something that would focus on the receiver. That's a cheaper way to go for a number of reasons, but it turns out that that also has some parasitics and some slowness of response. So fixed facet, as these are just basically, in this previous picture, right there. If you look up at those mirrors there, those are just inexpensive, essentially bathroom mirrors that are glued on there. So I can put in one, I can put in two, and two might cost me twice as much as one does, but it's kind of a linear relationship. And so that's a little nicer from the standpoint of putting something in on a budget. Highest efficiency has been derived from dish Stirling systems, but there are some concentrating photovoltaic systems that may be challenging this very shortly. Storage is needed for utility scale systems, and Rankine-based units are probably the easiest to adapt to this aspect. And that's a picture of some of our students at the Center for Energy Research at UNLV under one of the Aminex units. And with that, I'll be happy to try to answer any questions you may have if this has stimulated any. Yes?
Now, are these, when you plan to build these plants, but do they have the funding to build it? And then the drawing board, but there's a funding there to actually get built.
Do they have the funding, you say? Well, that's a hard question to answer because it varies with company to company. Generally, they need a little help, though. And in this economic climate we've got, help is less quickly coming than it might be. So that's kind of holding things up a little bit. Yeah, price tag is a big issue because it's a big one. Any other questions?
Years.